Hi, Kevin Yoder here, and welcome back to another episode of KevinYoder.tv. Here we are, spring market, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, housing shortage, number 3 in the country for having the lowest housing available for potential buyers. So that impacts the market in a big way, and the topic today is what's an FHA loan? And we'll talk about that in a minute and what it means to sellers and also buyers as you navigate through this very challenging market and identify what does it mean to have an FHA loan, on both sides, the seller side and the buyer side. Before I get started with today's topic, I want to remind you again about a very important, useful link on our video blog. Click down below and you'll see a link that will launch onto a free home search site. If you're looking for a home in West Michigan and you want access to every single listing, think Zillow without the advertisements. Okay, let's get started. So what's an FHA loan? In short, it's a loan insured by the Federal Housing Administration. Started several decades ago in an effort to help mostly first-time home buyers through a low down payment program. Back in the day it was 3%, now it's about 3.5%. So which is why mostly first-time home buyers will use an FHA loan to achieve their mortgage needs. And so I'll start by saying, as a seller, you have a couple options. One is a buyer is going to have FHA financing, which is mostly a first-time home buyer because of the low down payment requirements. Or you could have a buyer with conventional financing, which simply means they have more of a down payment. And typically they're a second or third time buyer because they're able to pull the equity out of their existing home, or they have just more substantial savings. I would say that keep in mind that FHA, while there are certain things that we have to be aware of, and they're a little more strict of a loan from things that a seller has to take care of prior to listing a home, it's not one that you should be afraid of, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. Prior to 2005, sellers were very reluctant to accept offers from FHA because the FHA required far too many repairs. But since then, those guidelines have been softened a bit. So now step into the current real estate market, and we have 40-50% of all of the offers are FHA type offers. And because of that, if you eliminate those from your potential buyer pool, you're going to be eliminating a lot of potential offers, and that's probably not a good idea. So keep in mind the following: these are the biggest FHA concerns, and they must be completed before closing an FHA loan. I'm going to list these for you here, and just remember that these will need to happen before close. So if you have a home and you're thinking about putting it on the market, talk to your agent, of course, but this is the list that you should be aware of prior to even putting your home on the market. Any peeling paint if the home was built prior to 1978. Any broken rain gutters, rotting outbuildings, exterior doors that do not open or close properly, any exposed wiring, junction boxes, any major plumbing leaks, any missing kitchen appliances, ripped screens, broken fences, bedrooms without the proper size windows, inoperable HVAC. We can't have any leaky roofs or roofs that are less than 3 years old. And that really completes the majority of the list. There are a few other miscellaneous items, but that's it. So if you're thinking about listing your home and you're wondering what FHA requirements are, that's pretty much it. Again, talk to your agent about that list because it could change from year to year. And when you get an offer, just understand that those are going to be looked at closely. So how do you navigate through this? What's the best thing to do before you list your home? I would say take that list and repair them in advance. If you've noticed the items on that list, while it seems like there's quite a few, if you did it in advance, you could just avoid the whole concern altogether. So have your home pre-inspected. That'd be my bet. And take care of the list one by one prior to putting the home on the market, which would then allow you to open yourself up to multiple financing sources such as FHA, conventional, VA, and of course cash, which is always nice. Hopefully this tip on FHA loans has been helpful for you. If you're thinking about selling a home in the spring or summer market, simply give us a call, 942-2449, and the experts here at Yoder Real Estate will help guide you through this process and maximize your price. If you have any questions that are pertaining to FHA financing, or you have questions about financing or how to prepare a home for sale, send me an email, kevin@yoderrealestate.com. I put together a list of things that you can do to get a home ready for sale in less than 72 hours. It's a free report. I'm more than happy to send it to you. Hopefully this was helpful. All the best, and we'll see you soon.